Born from the ashes. 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 Born from the. Watch me
In a world where Zergs and Terrans go head to head.
Alrighty, in the top left-hand corner on Odyssey, representing Jam It. Will you jam it with him? It is Tihan.
I'll jam it, let's go. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, Risen's second player of the night, the Green Zerg. He's slimy, he's primed and ready. Prime.
Alrighty.
Already, and we get that hatch first here. 17 as is the custom of facing a Terran player. 2 racks go down for Tihan. He's mixing it up this time.
Yeah, that's definitely something that's really great in Clan Wars. Is sometimes if you get into those, I get into it a lot, is where I kind of use the same build over and over again. As someone that watches those, you can definitely start to pick up on those and say, oh, okay, I know what you're doing, and just counter it. So keeping the Zerg player on his feet, gonna test him here.
That's the tough thing about Clan Wars, because if you win a game, you know your opponent was watching you play, and they're either going to just be completely ready for what you're doing, or be completely thrown off by you completely flipping the script on them, going 3 racks Reaper, or in this case only 2 racks. There's no third racks. How do you feel about this, Gravity?
I feel like he's trying to be aggressive, trying to show like, oh, I'm gonna all in, and this is an aggressive Reaper. I feel like with the kind of couple of Reapers that he'll go in with, we'll give that aggression, throw that off, and then behind this he can expand, he can kind of build up what army he's really wanting to do. And he may even be thinking, okay, well, you know, he saw me play, he knows I can go mech, he might try to cheese me, so maybe if I like cheese back or I do this, will be better. But we'll see here that we do have a couple of links. Looks like they're just going to go scout, kind of see what's going on. And looks like the Overlord will actually spot this coming in. Just the one, though, so this is going to be really nice. Queen is about halfway finished. Do have 2 queens in the natural, though, so this is going to throw away.
Yeah, those Reapers are going to start hurting.
Oh, yeah. They're going to try to get a surround on here. And really nice micro here with those Reapers. Just got to be careful of those queens, though.
But he is getting a few drones.
Yeah.
He's lost 4 drones.
Yeah, this is going to cause the Zerg player to start making Zerglings instead of those drones. So that's going to be really nice. He's not going to be able to have that economical advantage of going hatch first. But he is able to clean this up. That's really nice there for the Zerg player. That really kind of wastes the minerals and stuff from that. But it looks like he already had switched going into some Marines, as well as getting some additional barracks down. And the factory is already almost done. So I'm really interested to see what he's going to do with this.
Prime making a questionable decision here. He's going to opt to throw down this Baneling nest, which I think we're going to see him try to continue to make lings. There it is. He's going to keep making lings, and he's going to try and go for the Baneling bust. But at this point, I think the better option would really be to macro. One thing that happens is players have a tendency to, on both sides of aggression, underestimate or overestimate how much damage was done. For example, Prime thinks, oh crap, I just lost these drones, I need to kill my opponent. What he doesn't realize is, I mean, he really wasn't that far behind. I would much rather myself go for the macro, because now he's in a position where he is behind an economy, and if this Terran holds, which is likely at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's not really a way for Prime to get back in the game at all.
Especially with this tank, but he doesn't have it sieged right now, so that's going to be really interesting. Yeah, I agree. I also have the tendency of, okay, well, I was able to stop that cheese. He must be behind, so let me try to quickly attack, try to capitalize on that, and then you go in, you kind of lose all your units.
Scouting is a dangerous game, man, because the best you can do is interpret. And I think, again here, Prime not attacking right away.
Yeah,
Throwing down Evo chambers. I mean, if you're going to do this, you've got to really all in. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to do this right now.
This could be
I would
huge right
say.
here if he can catch this off guard. Oh, but he just...
doesn't have banelings. He fights
Yeah.
into the ramp. This is really bad.
Oh, yeah. He pulls back, but loses so many of those lings. He is able to get, like, a couple units, but that wasn't worth it. And now the jig is up. The Terran's going to be able to siege this up, and there ain't going to be nothing coming through here. Even with the Bailings. Maybe if he got Bailing speed or something. The most he can do right now is just contain. Just keep the Terran at bay, but right now the Terran is just pulling ahead with this. Do have, it looks like +1 being researched from the Zerg players, so it's going to be able to start getting a little bit stronger units, but right now he's still on that that lower tech. It's going to be interesting to see like what kind of tech he goes into, if he stays on this lower tech, or if he's actually going to try to tech up to maybe some ultras or something. Terran player is going to move out, though. Feels pretty confident enough. This could be bad for the Zerg player.
You know, there's not really, not really much he can do against this right now. That's a pretty scary-looking parade. For the position that Prime is in right now. Like, he does have a good amount of lings, doesn't have any banelings though.
Yeah. And he picks up.
I mean,
he's able to get one of the tanks, 2 tanks. If he can get that third one, that'd be nice, but...
doesn't want to lose these queens right here, though. Losing these queens is going to hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Loses one of the ones that has transfuse on it.
Yeah.
Needs to get more lings out.
Yeah, needs to get some lings. Maybe get a couple of Bailings in there.
He needs
really
baneling speed too.
Yeah.
Get a few roly banes up in here.
Needs some
I wish he had the
roly-poly-olies
spire
up in
because
here.
he could get some mutas out that could pick off the tanks.
Got high-sec
Really
auto
just got to get
tracking.
that money out.
Yeah, we got high-sec auto tracking being researched by the Terran player. Actually just finished. So I don't know if that'll necessarily come into play here, but looks like the Zerg player will be able to finally clean this up. Really nice
he
there.
snipes the medevac. It's huge.
And very nice there. Ends up pulling back this other siege tank. Very nice defense there. Got kind of hairy there. I was really scared there. But that actually kind of brings him back into this game. I mean, army supply-wise, he's still behind, but it is really nice. He's able to kind of clean that up, kind of even the playing field, reduce that tank count, because that's one thing that's really killing him right now is that tank count. So, but it looks like the aggression's going to keep going here from the Terran player. It's going to work on doing some dropping. But one thing we do have going for the Zerg player is he does have that third base, so he's going to be able to get more minerals, be able to kind of produce more out of those, as well as he's got a fourth coming down, so he knows what he needs to do. Stim pack just now being researched and just now finishing, so he's going to have those beefier marine wounded units. Zerg players
See, kind of the opposites happened to... Kind of what happened to the Prime before has happened to Tihan now. He's stuck in his base. You know, I think he was really relying on that push. I think he really thought that he was going to kill his opponent. He doesn't have a third CC up.
This is going to be bad.
All about this drop here in the main.
This drop is doing a lot more than what it should have been doing. does have to pull the drones, and we have a bunch of Hydras coming in. That's really going to help him with this. The tank not focusing the Hydra is just trying to focus that Muta of the Spire. Able to get that, but a whole bunch of Hydras being made.
This is definitely a lot of damage. Yeah, I agree, a lot more than needed to happen. But still, if we take a look at the workers, Prime is still ahead in workers. He has 2 complete mining bases where Tihan got the one that's oversaturated.
Yeah, that was really nice, and he was able to clean that up. Yeah, and gets the medevac really nice there. He's still a little behind as far as army goes, but now that he has that blocked, he has the advantage in the mineral income. He's going to be able to just mass produce units now. He should be able to start getting all of those Hydras, Lings, anything that he needs, and he's looking pretty good. The Terran player...
He needs to get queens back in his main, get a queen at the 4th, and really just spam that H key, spam the Z key, get some banelings, make sure his opponent does not take a 3rd. You know, he's really, I feel like he's channeling his inner Tihan from the last game. He's really kind of coming out strong in the mid game, the way our Terran player did last game.
One thing that's really bad too is the Terran player is so over mining right now. 24 on the natural and 13 out of 6 on the main, so he's not getting a whole lot of income. The Zerg player, I feel like he really needs to get some more gas, be able to start making more of those gas heavier units. Currently he's only on the 4 from his natural and his main. Those could be mining out soon, so he really needs to get that additional gas income. He's really nice on the mineral income, so he's able to get those more mineral heavy units, but when it comes to it, he really needs to get that additional gas. Looks like he finally is going to start getting some gas here. Now he's kind of getting everything taken care of.
Third base finally going to land for Tihan. The Terran takes the long way around and still gets started by that Overlord.
This is going to be really nice.
Now he's gonna get caught out here. The Prime doesn't really have any Lings out to engage him, so he's going to wait for the Terran to walk onto the creep. Those tanks are going to get a little bit too close.
Needs to focus down those tanks. He's just letting these get out of hand.
Liberators are not in time, and this is going to be
this is huge
pretty
for
bad.
The Zerg player. That definitely puts him back in this, causes the Terran player to come back, and man.
You know, the Terran can keep up economically, but not for long. Not really getting that tier 3 from Prime yet. He's sitting comfortable on the Ling Hydra with a few corruptors that he's got, trying to get his creep spread out. I think he should get that 4th base up and saturated. Hive does go down. Terran player, no 4th CC going for him. I think he's, while last game his patience with expanding, the way he expanded worked out very well. I think it's hurting him this game. I think he needs to take some chances at this point. Prime is going to move out here. We're going to see what he can do with this. I don't know, the Terran doesn't seem to have much.
The natural is pretty exposed. If he can get a Ling shot off of this mine, he'll be alright. He's going to go into this 3rd, see, oh, okay, you got some stuff there, I'll pull back. He's in a position where he doesn't absolutely need to attack right away. He's doing okay.
Right, that's the thing. The Zerg doesn't need to attack right now. He's ahead. He's got more bases. He can establish map control. His Hive is about to come up. Why don't you just wait for Broodlords? Like, the Terran's not going anywhere. If he overextends now, he could really put himself in a bad position if he loses his army again down the way he is.
One thing I really like is right now, well, for the Terran player, this natural area is so exposed. I mean, you do have one little whittle mine, and you got a tank, but if you can go around, this army is out, and it's moving out.
Right, so I could get Lings into both of those bases, no problem.
Looks like he's
going to move the same way. Sorry.
Looks like he is going to take a fourth here. Or maybe he's just going to move out from this side. Still just so much oversaturation. He's only mining off of 2 bases and not even fully. The Terran player. And his main is mined out, so this can be kind of hectic. Looks like he is going to go for it, though.
This time Prime doesn't see it yet.
He does finally
Army is out. He could lose this base.
Now, does he pull back and try to defend this, or does he go for the base trade? Looks like he's going to go back.
I definitely think he defends this. There's no question about it. I don't think he necessarily should straight up engage it, because if he engages this wrong right now.
Well, one thing that's going for him is there is no tank. Oh, there's only like a tank with this army. There's not a whole lot there. Here come the Bailings.
Terran's bio even engage initially, so.
Really nice pickup there. That's going to put him even farther ahead. Going to get that Raven as well.
Take a look up. Take a look up. You see, see all those tanks that Tihan forgot? That hurts.
Oh, yeah.
That could have been a decider right there.
Yeah, that could have definitely helped him. Just having that one tank really hurt him. He did have the really nice help there with the Bailings. Going to be able to pick up one of these Liberators. This is going to be nice. He's going to get here before the tanks. This army right here.
Pee on something, Corruptors. Oh, they're going to pee on the CC. He breaks the urine stream to attack Liberators.
Very nice.
But all these Hydras moving in, they're just going to be too much.
Yeah, this is going to be too much. And he doesn't have a whole lot of production buildings. That's one of the things that's hurting him as well, is he's not able to reproduce this. And the third goes down. He has a fourth. He's going to try to get set up on the other side, but that's not going to be enough. The Zerg just smells blood. He's got to be careful, though. Oh, big hit there on the Corruptors, but doesn't take him out. And yeah, there's nothing. There's the GG from Tihan, and Prime will take it to tie it up for the Risen community 1-1.